your motherfucking hands up. Look. Now while he stands tough, notice that this man did not have his hands up. This free world's got you gassed up. Now who's afraid of the big bad wolf? 1, 2, 3, and to the 4. I know everything he's about to say against me. I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. My boy Future is an Uncle Tom. I do got a dumb friend named Cheddar Bob who shoots himself in his leg with his own gun. I did get jumped by all 6 of you chumps. And we did fuck my girl. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence. He's scared to death. He's scared to look at his fucking yearbook. Fuck Cranbrook. Piece of fucking white trash, I say it proudly. And fuck this battle. I don't want to win. I'm outie. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me.
Evening, guys. Alright, I played that because, well, I'm tired of people, okay? So, last night on my stream, I had mentioned that some dash cam channels came to me wanting some of the clips that I've been posting, and I said, go ahead, you can put that in a video and such, and my God, the amount of hateful fuckers out there. The comments that people were making on my clip, specifically with the Cadillac. Again, I'm a road rager, okay? I own it. That's me. It's not the channel's fault, okay? I gave them permission to use it. It's the people. And I kept using the thing of, we've all been there, we've all road raged, okay? I titled this stream, You Don't Know What I've Been Through. I played the Eminem final rap battle there because people don't understand what somebody could be going through, okay? Now, granted, did I rage on that Cadillac? Yes, that's my fault, okay? I'm sorry. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But given the state of the world, and this is no excuse by any means, but given the state of the world and just how much people don't give a fuck about other people, why should I give a fuck about how I drive? The cops are not out here enforcing shit. They're too busy doing the bigger shit. I rarely see anybody get pulled over for a traffic stop at all. Ironically, there was a post on the local 4 Detroit. Hold on a minute. I'll bring it up here. So this is the inside edition for local 4 here in Detroit.
Some neighbors on Detroit's west side say constant speeding is becoming a serious safety concern.
Okay, first off, this video takes place in the hood. We went through this last night as to the bad areas and such, if you made it into the late night hours of my stream last night. Okay. But the thing is, people act like they're holier than thou, that they haven't road rage, that they're as good as can be. They're giving, I'm going back and forth with these people in this comment thread, trying to defend myself, and people just are vicious. Like, I thought I got some hateful comments with the political crap I did earlier in the years. Oh no, this is even worse. This is fucking nuts. But this just goes to show what I'm about to play here, that this video, the cops don't do shit
on their street, and they want it to stop.
Yeah, those neighbors are living along Oakland Boulevard near Dexter on the city's west side.
Okay, so this is the west side. I showed you this area last night on the map, if you made it into the late night hours. This is on the west side that I absolutely fucking hate. Okay, this is all your rundown houses, this is all your burned out buildings, etc.
It's where they say excessive speeding and crashes have had them asking the city to consider installing speed humps.
Okay, speeding or speed bumps, and yeah, don't ask me why Detroit calls them speed humps. That's a whole different context. They're asking the city to install speed bumps and traffic lights and all this other crap. Like, dude, you live in the hood. I'm sorry, this is the way society is. It is a Mad Max world out there. At this point, I'm considering saving up and buying a fucking tank. Theoretically speaking. Like,
Today, those neighbors told me they want action before things get worse.
How much worse? How much worse? We already have people pulling guns on people. We already have shootings. We already have arsonists. We have people calling for the downfall of America. We have people trying to assassinate the President of the United States. Need I go on? And you're worried about a couple speeders. Like, and you're saying me overtaking a Cadillac and doing a brake check and shining my brights in their back window is a bad thing. Meanwhile, this fucker's doing donuts in the middle of an intersection while a cop watches.
It's traffic concerns like this.
We've had so many accidents at that intersection.
Oh, yeah. No shit.
Stunts and constant speeding along Oakland Boulevard near Dexter.
We've had a police car that was struck at that intersection.
That has some neighbors in the
And did it change anything? No.
Oakland Boulevard Community Association speaking out.
Last week, when I drove through this block, 2 Dodge Challengers flew by me at better than 100 miles an hour.
And that's slow. I've done 95, almost 100 on the interstate, and I've been passed like I was standing still on 696 and 75.
Several longtime residents across this historic area told me excessive speeding and stunts are becoming a regular nuisance here.
They went around me on both sides, through the stop sign, through the next stop sign. I don't know if the traffic light was red or green, but they kept on going.
The posted speed limit along this street is 25 miles per hour, but the neighbors say vehicles often ignore that. And this is video from last year when neighbors go.
Like you have a cop right here, dude. Like, he's not ramming him with the bull bar. He's not, like, what are you doing here? Like, it doesn't matter. The cops can be literally 10 feet away and nothing's being done about it.
Complained about reckless driving at another nearby intersection.
So when somebody bitches on another video, granted, again, I give the channel itself a pass. It's the people that are commenting on my clip in that video. Those people, you want to bitch about bad driving, bitch about this. Don't bitch about me overtaking a Cadillac and shining my brights on the fucker and giving a 100-foot chase on his bumper. No. Don't even go there. This here.
Do the neighbors feel like the city's actually listening to your concerns?
They listen, but they don't respond.
They listen, but they don't respond. Exactly. Okay? they respond. This is why they're called first responders. They don't prevent shit. Okay? They respond. And at which point they respond to the bigger stuff, not the little speeding ticket, not the little blinker light out, not the your window tint bullshit. I even called the cops on my neighbor for having a loud ass exhaust on his Mustang, and they said, "Oh, we don't have a decibel meter." Okay, then why the fuck do we have a city ordinance about loud exhausts and shit? That might as well be void too. My point being is the cops are too busy handling bigger shit to give a shit about what is currently on your screen. But yet people are bitching like me speeding or overtaking a Cadillac and being a little road ragey is like the end of the fucking world.
These neighbors say they've been asking the city for updated street signs, speed humps, or other devices to help calm traffic.
Okay, so again, the same thing of signs. Well, okay, no, a gun-free zone sign. That stops a mass shooter. Oh, the mass shooter goes into a school and says, "Oh, this has a sign. I can't go in there." No, they don't give a fuck. Speed bumps, you just drive over them. If you hit it a bit too fast, whoop-de-doo. If you get caught on a uh, license plate camera, chances are your license plate's fake. I can't tell you how many cars I see on a daily basis, not just weekly or monthly, a daily basis of they'll either one, not have a plate at all, or two, they'll have a fake paper plate. Okay, not the one you fucking eat off either. No. Like those fake dealership ones, they give you temp tags, you know? I see it all the fucking time. People, call me, "Oh, he's impersonating a cop trying to enforce shit." Dude, I am nowhere near, like, even remotely being a cop. Okay? For one, the lights on the truck are white and amber. Okay? They need to be red and blue to be law enforcement. And everything else on my truck is totally fucking legal. Okay? You can have a brush guard. You can have a winch. You can have those lights that I have. Okay? They are not illegal by any means. People are just butthurt over it. Okay? There is no way I am in any way, shape, or form going to even remotely enforce any traffic law of any kind in my vehicle. Okay? Even if I wanted to play cop, and let's say I'm an idiot and impersonate a cop and try to pull someone over. One, I have the wrong color lights, and two, ain't nobody give a fuck around here. They speed off. They don't give a fuck. You saw the video of the cops sitting there 10 feet away. You think the fuckers give a fuck? No. It's ridiculous. So next time you bitch about me and my road raging, oh, I play nice compared to some fuckers.
I think that they could put speed bumps at the lights.
I did some checking with
What? Speed bumps at the lights where you theoretically would stop. Huh? I don't understand that one, lady.
District 2 Councilmember Angela Whitfield Calloway's office. Staff said back in 2023, neighbors were advised by the Deputy Director of Complete Streets that Oakman Boulevard does not qualify for the resident speed hump program. A representative from Detroit Police
Resident speed hump. I'm sorry. Why they don't call them speed bumps, I'll never know. Speed hump just, I don't know. That doesn't sound right at all. Oh, God. I needed to go take a fucking nap, man. It's been a fucking long day.
Police says officers are doing regular patrols in this area.
Okay, they're doing regular patrols. Meanwhile, we have
And
this
if
shit.
issues like this continue, these residents say
Point being, they don't give a fuck. They oh my God. It's hilarious, actually. Oh, God. Debbie says our cops stopped pulling people over in 2020. They go to crime scenes and accidents now. Yeah, that's basically what we got here. Like, unless you shoot somebody or threaten to shoot somebody, like, they don't respond. And it's not that they don't want to. I've talked with some cops. It's not that they don't want to be there. It's they got bigger fish to fry. Grace, did I work on cleaning the garage? Yes, I did, and I've pretty much got it cleaned out enough to where they can work. I have some big stuff in there right now that I'll just have to put in the driveway when they get there because I don't have a place for it. So I'll just have to do some early morning last minute things like the snow blowers and the big stuff and the lawnmower and that kind of stuff. That won't take but 5 minutes though.
They hope doesn't get hurt or worse.
Seriously hurt or worse. Huh. Let's see. Road rage, they pull out guns, they shoot each other's cars up. I've seen people literally crash into people on purpose, which I don't fucking I mean, how much worse do you want it, lady? Like, you're just now out crying about this? Where were you 40 years ago?
Want a safe, beautiful quality of life in this area.
Yeah. You and the 5 other buildings that are left standing on that block. Every other house on that block, I guarantee you, is burned the fuck down.
And I can tell you, after talking to those neighbors, this issue definitely.
Okay. Notice they changed the word speed hump to speed bump. Anyway, technical bullshit on the screen right now. But, yeah. I guess you could say I'm a little. Not it's just the way I'm more about the fact that people don't understand the world is so far that it's me road raging should be the least of your concerns. Them come here. For beer, money, I'll. What? On me? My alcoholic neighbor keeps banging. I'm like, I ain't no bank. I just moved in. I'm ready to move out. Apartment. Okay. Apartment complexes are the worst. I don't know where the fuck that apartment complex is, dude, but I'd get the. People mansions are intact. Yes, they are, Harvest. That's gross point. The cops don't allow people to cross over Mack Avenue. Mack Avenue is the border between Grosse Pointe and the east side. It is like they'll do circles. Like they'll go up from Vernier Road all the way down to basically downtown, turn around, and then come back up. And they will be constantly patrolling. Like every quarter mile or so, there will be a cop. Chrissy Cat says you can't hear me. What? Are y'all hearing me? Yeah, it's coming through on my end. But yeah. So I titled this, You Don't Know What I've Been Through. You know, I've been through a lot of shit. We've all been through a lot of shit the last 5 or so, 6 years, you know. Let's see. 95% of my family. I went to a total of like 17 funerals in 2019 alone. in 2020. I've been chased to my front door, had to hold somebody basically at gunpoint. I've had countless road rage incidences. I've been handcuffed, put in the back of a cop car. I've been jobless for periods of time, in and out of jobs. I've been falsely accused of bullshit. Now this is not like a "oh woe is me" kind of thing. It's just my point of it is when people make comments on videos, like, you don't know what the fuck somebody's been through. Now, granted, I've been known to not be the nicest of people at times. But generally speaking, I have an understanding that life sucks and people go through shit. And I try to be as sympathetic as possible. But the thing is, this world is getting so bad that I can only give so much of myself before I start to take it out on other people. Grace says robo voice. Why is it breaking up? It sounds fine on my end. Try to reload the page, maybe. Rip Curl says, not you 101. What? Okay. Anyway. Where was I? There was a comment I wanted to read here. Let's see. Okay, Harvest says it's like the freaks are getting worse. People are so triggered, it's in the air. I think it has something to do with, you guys know what I'm talking about. Crusty Cat says, oh shoot, that is too many. Yep, you've been through the ringer. Yeah. Yet I'm still here. That's a matter of good or bad, depending on how you look at it. Don't take that the wrong way. Just me. I've been in a dark place or two, you know. Not just as of late. It's just something I deal with from time to time. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Pureblood says, I'm just glad you don't drive that Spark anymore. Yeah. That Chevy Spark was fun and all as my first car, but oh god, I don't know if I could, like, I couldn't do that shit. Like, it was one thing when, like, I worked 2 miles away from home and just back and forth to work during college days and, you know, my little college car. And then I got a GMC Terrain, which was a hell of a lot better. It was a 4-cylinder, but it was a big 4-cylinder, and boy, did that thing go. For a front-wheel drive, that thing, whoo-wee, I was booking it, 50, 60 miles an hour through at midnight when I'd get off my shift. Ironically, same street that I had that road rage on the Cadillac with, I'd book it through there at the middle of the night, and there was no traffic, all green lights go, Then I got the truck, and then the other truck, and now here I am. Rip says, is my caddy road rage video. I've put it on not private. It's like it's in the background. Like I can bring it back up. I forget what it's called. Damn it. Yeah, it's a different setting for other than, yeah, unlisted. Thank you, Nightwing. Couldn't think of it. It's there, but it's not there. But that's just because everybody and their brother from that other channel that had posted that clip was going over there and giving me shit. Like, I don't need that crap. Like, dude, it's, I don't know. Let's see. What's going on here? Dusty says, got it downloaded. What are you all talking about? The caddy video? I don't care. Who's texting me? Hold on. Let's see. Dusty says, your Cadillac Rage video has been forwarded to the Michigan AG office for carry permit review. Huh? There was no carry permit. What? Okay, there was no gun involved, though. Ah! So I've been reported. Whoop-de-doo. It's probably not going to do anything. They got bigger fish to fry. I've been through the ringer before. It ain't like, unless I get the local cops knocking on my door, it ain't gonna do nothing. If I get a letter in the mail, whoop-de-doo. What are you gonna do? Give me a ticket? Again, bigger shit to fry. Trust me, I've seen a lot worse on the road. And I've got the proof that I didn't do anything other than what you saw on that video. So, Dusty, you can go pound sand, buddy. I mean, you're concerned about a gun. It's right there. You know, it don't leave my side. I don't like the magnet mounts, Rip. It don't do anything for me. I feel like I'd rather have the gun on me in the holster in the car rather than have it risk falling off somewhere where it, like, if I'm in a crash, I don't need a live gun on a magnet mount bouncing around. I'd rather have it in a holster where I know it's at. So let me drop the invite for my regulars and we'll see where this goes. You know, it's funny. Dusty says I've been reported to the AG for review. The Attorney General really, like, dude, nobody's going to give a fuck. What are you going to do? Cite me for an illegal lane change and maybe bright headlights? Fuck. That was just the holster. Rip, that was just the holster clicking in and out. That wasn't. Anyway, what, Jeff?
Are we having a scare off here?
Oh, I don't know. I think so. I just realized what you meant. The two eagles staring at each other.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
That is kind of funny.
There, now I got it. No more echoes. Echoes.
Gray says, my retired cop friend has an Avalanche and it's got secret compartments and he keeps his in there. So when I talked, so remember I had the gun incident with somebody chasing me to my front door. When I talked to the commissioner, he hit a button on his dash and you know how there's usually that tray that's built in over the digital displays nowadays for like where you keep shit from rolling around on the dash. He hit a button and that thing popped up and a pistol popped up out of there. It was really cool.
You mean we got regular people coming up on here nowadays?
What do you mean?
You said let me drop the invite for my regular people.
You're my regular people, aren't you, Jeff?
Well, I may be, but not mentally.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, 101.
Where's Watt at?
What?
I
don't know where Watt's at, but Watt should get up here and have a comment.
I got a question for Jeff. Has he ever had road rage when you were
Me and Jeff were just on the phone about that.
Jim, one
Jeff was
person
driving
has not. How you expect me to answer when you're talking over me?
Now you know how I feel.
How many people has not had road rage that drives?
Right. Some worse than others, dude.
But you don't drive.
No, I drive. I get pissed off when people pull out in front of me because a big pickup truck takes a long time to slow down. I blame it.
Look, I'm like this right here. If you want in front of me, that's fine. But if you want to swap paint, then I'm all for it. I'll show you what going down the road sideways is.
Swap paint, really? That's all?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna make it out alive if it's no. Their vehicle's gonna be toast, man.
We figure somebody pulled it in front of, like when Jeff was driving, a big dump truck. People are stupid. They don't realize it takes so much longer for a big vehicle, especially, let's say, if he was hauling 10 or 20 tons of something in the truck to slow down.
Dude, you would be surprised how many people loves just see what the distance of a loaded truck can stop. I was going down going into, leaving the city, leaving a 4-lane, turn into a 2-lane. Couple of teenagers, and I reckon it was a Honda Accord. I was fully loaded. They saw me coming. I said, "Oh, hell." So I took my foot off the gas and put one on the brake, and I slowed down right. That asshole pulled out in front of me, and I flipped him off, and they was laughing.
And you figure these young people don't realize how dangerous, an automobile is.
That's why I made my 4,000-pound vehicle into a probably 4,500-pound vehicle.
Dude, I was running a tri-axle dump truck at the time, fully loaded. Matter of fact, I was probably a little bit overweight. But I'm gonna put it
like
to
you are
like
now.
this.
What the hell?
No, but I'm gonna put it to you like this, and anybody on here that drives a truck will agree with me. If an airplane falls out of the sky and hits a truck, it's the truck's fault.
I'll tell you something that pissed me off, and there was nothing I could do about it. 6 weeks after I bought my truck in 2003, some guy pulls out of a golf course and broadsides me. I couldn't even believe it.
I'm just reading Dusty's comments here. It's like, dude, you're going to report me? Oh my God, I could give you so much information more than just the shit I've done. I've had guns flashed at me on the road. I mean, I've had so much shit. Like, you don't know the half of it, brother.
If that's the case, every state would be red flag state.
Right?
Man, never mind. That's another topic. I won't even go there.
And here's another question. How the hell can I be reported when, one, you don't have my license plate, and two, you don't know who the fuck I am? Yeah, you got my vehicle, but I can make it not look like my vehicle fairly easily.
What? In a couple hours?
A couple hours, I take the lights off, take the bumper off, get a new bumper. I mean, shit.
Yep.
What's he going to report you for?
Huh? What, Jeff?
What's he going to report you for breaking the laws?
Okay, y'all need to stop talking at the same time. What, Jeff?
I said you better have some spares laying around if you're going to start switching.
You get my point.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jim?
What's he going to report you for? You didn't break any law.
Oh, whoop-de-doo. Even if I did, a couple of traffic laws, whoop-de-doo. Like,
hey,
you can write me a couple tickets.
A police has to actually. I know somebody that got in trouble years ago, my manure guy. The police have to give you the traffic citation at the scene. They can't just mail it to you after the fact.
Right.
The manure guy was on a motorcycle when he was in his 20s and outran a bunch of cops and ended up, racking up the motorcycle. And he got the citation in the mail, hired an attorney, and the attorney said, this is bogus. They can't do it.
Right. At that point, I could say Jeff's been speeding, all this week.
Yep.
He's been doing 100 down this road. Meanwhile, Jeff has not been in a car for the last week. You know what I'm saying? Just a hypothetical situation.
I mean, Jeff is the
right there. I ain't got a car that would do 100.
My point, Jeff, is I can make up a story and it be hearsay and whoop-de-doo.
What do they call that? Swatting now?
Do they what?
What do they call that when you call up a police department or somebody like that and make up a lie and they
That's
go to
a
the
false
house?
police report?
No, something else. Swatching or something like that.
Swatting is when they beat down your door illegally.
Swatting is what I do to flies and hornets.
Let's see here. The Country Human
No, not swatting.
Country Humans Network? What the hell? Does Michigan have traffic cameras? Traffic cameras. Cams are a scam. Some intersections do and some don't. And if they do, it's so my city has said that they're using it to catch stolen vehicles rather than speeding tickets because we all bitched at our city council about that. Like, we don't need speeding tickets. We need you to catch the stolen vehicles. So that's about all they use them for, at least what they tell us they use them for, but who knows? But the whole ticket in the mail thing is bullshit.
Unless they have a camera. My son got a speeding ticket in Lancaster for going 10 miles over the speed limit.
Hell, that ain't shit around here.
Dude.
The court costs were more than the fine.
Yeah, if you take it to court, but you can pay it without going to court and it won't be near as much.
Right. You know,
and they was talking, hush up for a minute, I'm talking here. In chat, they was talking about putting speed bump at stoplights. I got thinking about that. Hey, I am 100% for that. It won't be no more running red lights, and it'll be slow takeoff. It won't be near as many wrecks at stoplights.
I've heard that they've considered putting a timer on red lights because people get pissed as to how long they have to wait for the red light. But then they also made the conclusion that if you put that timer on, it'll encourage people to try to beat it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You figure some yellow lights are longer than others.
In the words of my grandpa, red means stop, green means go, yellow means get your ass moving.
Yellow means go faster.
Right.
Okay, wait a minute. I just seen it in the mood. Be charming. Swatting is the acts of hosting an armed emergency to a victim's house.
Right. In other words, they say, you know, you're holed up here with a hostage and a gun, and then they beat down your door.
Okay. Well, let somebody do that to me and I find out who it is. The next phone call won't be no joke.
Right.
And what are you supposed to do when someone's on your tailgate and the light turns yellow? You don't want to get rear-ended and you don't want to, you know, get a traffic citation for running a red.
I've run reds before. Fuck that.
Brake check. It depends on how bad you want another vehicle.
Right. All I got to say is I dare them to hit me. I got a 2.5-foot hitch that'll go right through their radiator.
I know somebody that happened to.
My point.
They was riding their ass, backing off, speeding up. They done that about 4 or 5 times. And when they hit the gas, he hit the brake. And there went the radiator.
Right. You know, he says he wants to report me or whatever. All these people are butthurt about that video. Oh, like you can't find other videos of people road raging, and I'm sure you spend all your day contacting the attorney generals of all these different states or territories that all these people road rage in because you're so fucking offended. God, the liberalism knows no bounds.
The attorney generals don't do much. We were just getting inundated with telemarketers, and I reported the numbers, and all I got was a form email back.
Dude, can you imagine, like, if I did get shit, you know, reported, and I did have my stuff revoked, and I get an attorney, I take it all the way to the Supreme Court, and it's like the Supreme Court looks at me like, the fuck is this shit? You know?
Well, you got open carry in your state, don't
Yeah,
you?
right. The thing is, you can't carry in a car if you open carry and don't have a license. You have to have your license in order to carry in the car.
Well, now down here, if you carry in a car and you see blue lights, put it up on the dash or somewhere where they can see it.
I
That's
always
it.
I always keep mine holstered because it's going to take me a minute to draw it if I'm sitting down, you know.
Well, like I said, if you're not licensed to carry, I mean concealed carry, but if you don't have license, you can open carry in a car or on a person. Harvest Moon, that's a good question.
If he reports you, you will know his name.
Well, I think he's here because he saw your video on another channel.
But yeah,
that's, you know,
most of this shit is from that. But
so he's not a regular.
No.
Okay,
what do
thank you very much.
Grace, what do you mean, or Harvest? What do you mean I'll know his name? What do you mean?
The accuser has a right to know who is accusing him by law.
Oh. Well, and then at that point, I just sue the guy civilly for defamation of character and, yeah, a couple road rage incidences, you know, whoop-de-doo. And you can't say, you know, I'm going to make the point, we've all been there. And you're lying to yourself if you think you haven't been.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky trying to sue someone out of state if he was out of state for defamation, because you'd have to get an attorney.
That's right, Bushcraft.
Yes,
Bush is in the room.
I see that. I just sent the invite.
Well, I didn't know if you needed newer glasses or what.
I do need new glasses, but that's not the reason why. I really do need new glasses. I need to make an appointment.
You need a computer worse than you do glasses.
Dude, you don't even go there. Dude, I don't know what happened. So I started the computer, or first off, I came into the room. I'm like, why is the computer off? Because I almost never turn this thing off unless it's got to redo its booting thing.
Right.
You know, I didn't purposely turn it off last night. And for some reason, it's off, right? So I turn it back on, and it gets to the Dell loading screen with the circle that, you know, infinitely spins. And and then it says internal failure or something like that, failure to sign in. And it just is a black screen with a red message. And then I pulled the plug because the fan sounded like a plane taking off. It got really, really fast. The computer was not hot. So I unplugged it, let it sit for a couple seconds, plugged it back in. It took forever to get to the Windows loading sign-in part where you enter your little passcode. And then it took me about 3 or 4 times to boot up Google Chrome here. And, yeah, that was a bunch of bullshit.
Can you put your computer in sleep mode 101?
Yes. Hello, Bushcraft.
Hell, it sleeps enough as it is.
Hello. Hey, Bushcraft.
What up?
So, yeah, I'm not worried about it. This whole thing. We've all been through shit. People are acting dumb out there. They're going to continue to act dumb, and there's nothing you can do about it. You playing a little Minecraft?
Yeah, I was recording when you called.
I'm sorry I interrupted your many adventures.
Oh, I had it muted, so I never heard it.
Okay. I I was just calling you to let you know I was going live and shit.
Oh, okay.
I talked with Jeff. He entertained me in the meantime.
No, Grace, that was me.
Yeah, I thought there was a zombie behind me from Jeff sound effects.
Or did he
I
bark? Did he burp or
turned
fart?
around to smack a zombie, and there was nothing there.
Did you burp or fart there?
I bet
Or both?
that was a deep. Hey, whoa, hold it. Did you know that they are killing lions now?
Lions?
Yeah, they're
Lions?
selling meat. You know, lion chops.
Lion chops?
Boo!
I predict the road rage will get worse if we see certain big name people get indicted in this country.
Oh, most definitely.
Jim, I got a question for you. You live up there in the farmland, right?
Live where?
Up around on the farmland.
Well, what I have is a Christmas tree farm. Yes.
Well, I mean, do they sell? I may sell. Hell, you got cattle up there, correct?
No, I don't have any livestock. There's hardly any.
Not you, but your neighbors.
Listen, there's no neighboring farms around here. The closest farm is my sister's, and she's about 3.5 miles away. There is one farm in the next township, Murray Maid Farm, and they have cows, and I mean they have livestock. And about 20 years ago, they got in big trouble because a kid came down with E. coli from the petting zoo.
I give
They
up.
were lawsuits over it.
I give up. I'm already whooped before they even got started.
Actually, the only farm around here that has livestock, it's called Murray Mead Farm. And then there's another farm called Freddie Hill Farm in Harleysville, PA, and they're closing down permanently. I read.
Well, do they feed their animals round hay or square hay?
Oh Lord, here we go.
More than likely square hay. That round hay, you know what a lot of that is used for? They're taking a lot of that round hay, it's either being used for mulch or they're taking it to kind of square and they're spraying urea on it and growing.
Totally fucking missing it.
Okay. Yeah, I give up.
I was laughing with you, Jeff.
And you figure people that have horses, they get the square hay.
Oh my God, he's still going on about it. Jim, it was a joke.
Well, you know, down here in North Carolina, they're trying to outlaw round bales of hay.
I take farming seriously.
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter. Hey, there won't be any horsemen.
God help me.
I talked to a nice lady from North Carolina today.
Dixie?
She was my
Which one?
because I had to call Spectrum, and it was from North Carolina. She was real nice. I got a discount and all kinds of stuff.
Look out. They're going to double your bill in a couple of months.
No, they've already did that. That's why I called them and said, what the heck's going on? Because I had a I had already a discount, and then they said they were that I've had the same price for like 5 years, and then all of a sudden they decided, oh, we're going to take your discount away, and it went up to $120, and I was like, no.
What, Grace?
Hang on, I got to finish this out. Harvest Marriage Moon, the reason they're outlawing round bales of hay because it's not a square meal for the cows.
And they weigh at least half a ton or a ton, those round bales.
Oh,
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Bushcraft. I apologize
What?
this time.
what? I'm lost.
I told Bushcraft I apologize for cutting him off this time.
Oh,
That was
I
already
thought
done.
you were talking something else.
Nobody commented about my haircut.
Yeah,
Which
it's
hair?
about
Which
time
hair
for
did
me
you
to
get
shave
cut?
mine.
I can't tell.
All
I
that.
put mine in a ponytail, and it's only been a month
Yeah,
and a
I
half.
thought,
Dude, I need to go get a haircut.
I shaved mine bald in January, and it's already in big enough to put a ponytail in.
I don't like when hair
I'm
gets over my ear.
just about there for a ponytail.
My ponytail went from the back of my head to my chin.
That's a beard, Jeff.
Hey, yeah, look, I know what it is, but I was just trying to figure out how many people I could fool.
Well, Jeff, nothing personal, but your beer doesn't look as neat as Bushcraft's.
I don't give a shit. I ain't trying to look like Bushcraft.
The Harvest Murray, man, it's all cut your own trays. I don't have enough trays to ship to anyone.
Barking up the wrong tree on that one, huh?
And I don't do bald and burlap because you can't get good topsoil to fill in the holes.
I don't put burlap, but never mind.
You know, it costs $35 to buy a cubic yard of topsoil around here.
Oh my god.
And you got to get 20 tons of it.
I don't think Jim understands how funny he is sometimes.
I'm being serious. That's part of it.
Wait until he. Well, Jim, did you ever figure out what size dress you wear?
What the fuck?
I don't think they make it wide enough for a guy my size.
The fuck?
Probably a moo.
He doesn't deny wanting to wear a dress.
I'm not. No, we were just joking about what size, because like the
Who
clothing.
was that would dress up like women with the wigs and everything?
You?
No, it was another one that lived in that.
Another one? So you are confirming you are one?
Hello. You know that guy?
That was
the whipped cream on his face.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
If I was born in the Revolutionary War era and I was a member of Congress, I wouldn't wear a wig. Just like you figure over in Great Britain, how they put those wigs on. With the Lords, the House of Commons.
I ain't even going there with that one.
Do you know why they would wear those wigs? Because they would keep the lice from transferring. It's funny, but it's like there's some myths about that shit.
I've never had lice and my dog's never had fleas, so.
No, not Robin Williams.
Yes,
Also,
Robin Williams played Mrs.
wasn't it
Doubtfire.
Bosom Buddies did it too.
Yeah, you right there. But I was talking about he was up on somebody else's show.
Oh,
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, if I'd see his name or heard it, I'd know it.
Bruce Jenner?
No, he's a nobody.
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Well,
You wouldn't know him until we mentioned his name. He's come up on here quite a few times.
The fuck you talking
in a
about?
dress?
No, not in a dress.
Oh,
Who's this, Jeff?
What the fuck you talking about, Jeff?
just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I can
Yeah, I remember
see
Flip
his
Wilson on TV wearing a dress.
Yeah, y'all are.
Flip Wilson. No, I guess it's somebody on YouTube.
Yeah.
I thought
It's-
that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I
somebody
thought you were. I
on-
thought you were
on
talking like
movies
some
and stuff.
celebrity or some shit.
Yeah, Tootsie was another one.
I never liked bosom buddies. I thought it was pathetic those guys were wearing a dress.
Don't go to California.
What was the Wayne Brothers, the movie they was in? Two college girls.
Yeah, they dressed as girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
White Girl, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Y'all are like, you got me so lost right now. I'm like, what?
Well, we're a little bit older than you are, so back off.
Seriously.
And how come they weren't canceled?
There's even a
How
verse in
come
the Old
Love in
Testament.
the Family wasn't canceled?
Well, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, I know
Because-
exactly.
well,
I'm trying
the Iron Man guy, what's his name?
White chicks.
The Iron Man guy. Remember when he played
Yeah, wasn't his father Morton Downey Jr.,
yeah.
the son?
That was his
Yeah.
brother.
He played what was that? Tropical Heat or something like that.
Tropical Thunder.
Yeah. And he didn't get canceled.
No,
Everybody enjoyed it, but all this, oh, I dressed up as this person, and then they get canceled.
Life with Bobby says Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even a verse in the Old Testament that has something to do with how women shouldn't wear their husband's clothing.
What the fuck? How the hell did we get on this subject? Can we not?
Well, Bushcraft brought up the bosom buddies, and then the dress.
Jeff brought up the whole dress thing and how much he likes wearing one.
It'd be
No, it wasn't me that brought that up.
it'd be easier for Jeff to find a dress that would fit him.
Shit.
I mean, my size.
So the ultimate question is: was that a compliment or an insult to Jeff?
Neither, just a fact. Don't insult people.
Fuck you.
He's like, just a fact. Damn, Jim, you savage.
Well, you would probably need probably 2 or 3, like my wife.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
Well, I've never seen anybody on your show wearing a dress.
Nope.
That's a man.
His wife, Miss Kraft, his wife was a nurse.
Yeah, my wife's a nurse. She wears scrubs.
And he went up on Kitty Cat show.
Who you
Mark?
talking about, Jeff?
What?
Are you talking about Mark?
Mark B.
No,
Oh my God.
not Mark B.
Oh.
He did one live stream half naked.
Peanut?
No, not Peanut.
Well, he never shows his face, so
I don't know.
No, he didn't, did he?
no.
Chrissy Cat, I'm right there with you. I'm so confused on so many subjects. Yes. And this is my show.
Well, what other channels can you go to talk about 5 different things and everybody really know what we're talking about? Oh, Lord,
I don't
God.
know who
No,
you're
not
talking
Blake.
about.
I'm so. Oh. Craig the
Yeah.
Hunter. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Craig did all the different costumes and shit. Yeah.
I think Craig was doing that just to make for laughs. I don't think he did that because
I don't know about that. I don't know about that dude. But yeah.
Peanut the squirrel.
I've seen a lot of people.
Dude.
From
Dude.
I've seen a lot of people's faces that don't show their face on YouTube. I'll put it to you like that.
Not
Well-
Peanut the squirrel, pure blood. No. Although rip Peanut the squirrel. You will be missed. Damn. The only squirrel in history to be swatted.
And
Yeah,
it
but
was
technically, that was a violation of their game of wildlife law. But they should have just let that squirrel go.
The dude rescued it, took care of it, okay? And also took care of the raccoon.
There's been stuff, you figure there's been stuff that's happened even in Pennsylvania where the game wardens didn't like doing what they had to do, where somebody rescued a little bird and the neighbor kept reporting them, and they had to do their duty and take the bird out of the person's custody.
So again, the whole Karen factor of people just not minding their own business.
Yep.
Like, just leave the shit alone. Like, if nobody's dying or in mortal danger or being hurt, fuck off. Like, God.
It's like what this in my neighborhood. I got neighbors that live across the street, really close to the road, and they're all, except for one of them, they're all just busybodies. Then we have.
I'll give you a nugget for conspiracy type stuff. Hear about a plane crash and the guy who founded and the money backer of the Pirate Bay. If anybody out there knows what that is, Pirate Bay.
Sure. Who is it? What's the guy's name?
What?
I'm not going to say his name.
Was that the guy that crashed in that single Cessna?
He
down in Texas.
I'm not sure where it was. I don't think actually. I think he's from. I believe he's from. Oh yeah. There's somebody that knows. Yeah, it was a torrent site.
Oh.
If you know what that is.
There was a little plane crash.
Black market type shit.
And he's involved with some other people.
Like what, Epstein?
Well, that and Clinton's and
okay.
Was that
Biden, and he was headed somewhere to give a sit down and talk about things, and woof, plane crash.
Huh, how convenient.
Yeah.
They RFK'd him, or
pretty much.
We had a plane crash in North Carolina today. A little small plane.
I'm just not going to be anywhere near planes if I can help it.
Well, anytime a plane goes down, they blame Trump.
Yeah,
for firing all the air traffic controllers.
Really? It doesn't take much to do air traffic control.
What I tell you about trucks and airplanes falling out of the sky 101?
Trucks and airplanes.
I know you heard me.
I thought he said his trunks falling down in the airplane.
And this is really making people nervous. The band
I don't even get in.
They were on nerves flying back from Europe.
Y'all are all talking at once. Stop it. Anyway, move on.
Have you ever been on a commercial airplane 101?
Yeah.
I've never been on an airplane except for little ones.
The last time I flew was 2007, and that was on a very, very small United airplane, and I never again.
I did notice one thing on the boards. Why don't they say when it was last updated? You know, it used to say how long it was and stuff since the last post.
It should.
It just says Truth Social is now open to everyone globally. Follow us and gives its.
Wait, you mean the Q&A?
Why is that?
I don't know. And you make a very good point on that one.
So does that mean they're not posting anymore, or
I mean, it's got the last post there, 49,000 or 4,966 rather.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say how many days since.
Yeah, that was because I would always check and see, you know, just to see if it would say.
I mean, if you really want to be technical about it, the last post was 2 years, 3 months, 2 weeks, 4 days, 2 hours, and 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it would say that. It doesn't say that anymore.
The last post says that.
Well, the last post, but it doesn't have that blue bar going across.
No,
color it
but
is.
if anything, that just goes to show that somebody is monitoring the site, though.
Oh yeah,
They're still active. They're just not active there, which is fine by me. I mean, if anything, that gives me a little more validation because it's still active. There's got to be a reason for it. It's not just a dead website.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want Truth Social 101? Do you have a Truth Social account?
No.
I got one without a cell phone by contacting the support team.
You got one by doing what with a cell phone?
I contacted Truth Social support team, and they only have 7 employees. And one of them was kind enough to help me.
Dude.
They don't really need that many.
I mean, it's a small thing. I remember when it first came out, I told y'all to not go there because I didn't believe in it.
We figured Trump gave certain people a lot of shares of Truth Social. He gave, I think, J.D. Vance, Kash Patel, and Pam Bondi so many tens of thousands of shares over the course of 5 years. No, the Trump stock.
Huh.
Quite a few people have bought the Donald Trump stock from what I've read.
One of these days I need to get me a new Trump hat. The other one's pretty wore out.
Did the red fade on it?
It's faded and it's dirty and it needs to be washed, and yeah, it's just sat on my dresser for the longest time.
Hope it didn't get lice in it.
No, I'm not that dirty, Jim. Damn.
I mean, when stuff sits there, dust mites get in it.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. My house is already dusty as it is. Dust mites are not really a concern of mine. So is Jeff just going to go mute for the rest of the night?
No, I know how you feel now, 101. Sorry.
Go ahead and talk, Jeff. I don't care.
I ain't got nothing to say now.
Welcome to my world.
That's unusual for me.
I'll see. Although pretty much all of you is pretty unusual as is, Jeff.
You think I'm unusual up here? Y'all spend a week with me.
No, thank you.
Yes, everyone, please donate to 101's new laptop fund.
Yes, please.
Damn, he even said it.
Dude,
this time.
Like, y'all think y'all could get me like $1,000 in a couple weeks?
Look, you'd be lucky to get $1,000 in 10 weeks.
Like, I know that sounds like a lot of money, but that's like what new computers are going for these days. It's absolutely crazy.
That's a cheap
Are
one.
you for real?
Yeah.
Hell,
And that's like middle of the road. It's
Yeah,
not
mine-
even like.
Well, that was.
I paid
Well, I did-
$1,000 for this computer that's been giving me a hard time.
Yeah.
Damn, I paid about $200 for mine.
See-
Retail, my video card costs as much as your computer.
So what's gone on with this computer is, I think, so
Overworked.
they moved on to Windows 11, and I never updated to Windows 11. and then they stopped supporting Windows 10, and it keeps wanting to update, so it keeps downloading the update, and then it'll say that the driver's corrupted because the computer's old, and the hard drive is full, so it's slowed down, and it doesn't know what to do with itself. So then it has to uninstall the download every time I boot up the damn computer. I can't go back and undo the update either because it's been so long since that update. So, and I can't go forward in an update either because it needs the old update to do it.
Windows 10 is still updating stuff.
Yeah,
Get a mini Mac.
They're not done with support. They're just done because there's always security updates and stuff like that.
The thing is, the drivers are bad, and I had, remember that power outage I had like 2 years ago? It was updating during that, and then the power went out and corrupted the update, and it never was able to fix itself. And yeah. So
aren't some of these new laptops completely different than Windows? That it's Android.
You mean the Chromebooks?
Yeah, I would either get a Chromebook or a mini Mac.
No.
Happy Dewberry says I'm still on Windows 7.
The Chromebooks are good for the first 3 months, maybe.
Are you kidding? My mom's had a Chromebook or a MacBook since God, what, 15 years now?
Well, does she get on it as much as we do?
Oh, she's on it every fucking day.
Yeah, Mac will last forever, but
yeah, ours turned 10 in October. We can't get any more updates.
You don't really need it because they run fine.
Well, I know people. My son and his current girlfriend had like a laptop, and after so many years, it got to the point where the computer it just doesn't work anymore.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this I don't know why it. So when I go into Control Alt Delete into the task manager, it shows that my disk space is 100% full, meaning my hard drive is clogged.
No, that doesn't mean that's what it's running at is 100%. That doesn't mean it's 100% full. That means
really?
Yeah, that means it's running. It's either moving files around or something or something's bogging it up. That.
Well, then what would be bogging it down?
I don't know. You just have to look. If you go in the task manager, and don't do it now because it'll probably take you 2 years to get into it.
Yeah.
But you know where you have your CPU and your disk and everything, like right now, and I've got Minecraft running in the background and OBS and tons of stuff running. My disk is running at 1% right now, and to check to see what that is, what is running, you click on disk and then it'll show you the highest amount.
Right.
And you see what you look to the left and see what that is. It's usually it'll probably be Chrome.
Yeah, with mine, the thing is, I do that. I click on disk and it'll bring me to the highest reading one, but then it'll jump down to the bottom of the page before I can click it, and it'll bounce back and forth, and it's so fast that I can't ever turn it off or get that one line that I need to close out.
Oh, you want to make sure that when you click it, because sometimes you have to click it twice because it'll put the lowest one at the top.
Nightwing
you
says
make sure the highest one up top.
Nightwing says I got 100% bug. Is that a thing, or are you just fucking with me? Also, for some reason, there's a lot of like system host and various other things. Like, let me see if I can.
Yeah, most of that's normal. That's for, you know, StreamYard and stuff that
Oh
connects to
no,
the internet.
that's so. Right now, my disk is at. Give me a minute here. My disk is at.
Well, just take your laptop to bushcraft. He'll get it up really for you.
Okay, so my disk right now is at. It's bouncing between 1% and 2%.
Oh, so that's fine.
Memory is at 84%. CPU is at 18 to 12.
Well, that's not bad.
Network's at 1%. GPU's at 6.
That's, I mean, your memory's a little bit high.
But so the memory is being clogged up by Google Chrome right now with supposedly it says 10 tabs are open, which
Well,
that's bullshit. There's
it's not 10 tabs. It's 10 sources. It's using 10 sources. So you have multiple things that run inside Chrome. When anybody opens it up, it'll bring up what it's called a tree, and then from the tree, it'll have 10 different things, or depending on how many.
I see
what you're doing, but it's not tabs. It's process.
Tabs. I thought he drank Diet Coke.
So what?
Tab diet soda from the 60s.
There's something here called Killer Network Service. The Norton security I can't fucking get rid of for some stupid reason.
I could tell you, but I wouldn't want you to do it because if you mess something up, you won't be able to use it again.
I haven't had it for years.
You have to go in the registry and get rid of it.
Oh.
I mean, there's free programs that you can use that will clean that stuff out.
Yeah.
You want to know what happened to our old computer 101? It got to the point when we turned this thing on, I think it was an Intel, we had to get behind it and use a toothpick to get the fan to start.
Nightwing says browsers are system resource hogs. So if I'm running okay right now, why is it on the startup that I have such an issue?
Because it has to load everything. There's a lot of system 32s and stuff that it has to start up. Everything has a driver. You have to start all those drivers up. Then once a lot of those things start up, it goes and checks and see if there's an update on it. So a lot of times my computer stays on for weeks.
Yeah. So
I don't touch it because it's actually on mine. It's worse to turn it on and off every day.
Right.
Because it generates so much heat, and when it cools down, that's when it starts deteriorating.
So it's better to keep it warm?
For me, yeah.
Huh.
I noticed that the Mac is on for a few hours, it gets warm.
So
you put it in sleep mode and I turn it off before I go to bed.
So what can I do here to improve my boot up rate? Like get things going quicker.
Unplug it and go take it out to the driveway under your tire and then back up a few times.
Oh, okay. So really nothing I can do.
Well, say you're going to go live at 9:00. Go boot that thing up at 7 and just let it be.
I've done that. Like it took me an hour and a half just to boot it up. I booted it up at 8:30 and didn't get on here until like 9:50 something.
10 o'clock.
Shut up, Jeff.
I've
So
got an old computer here that probably
on
run around yours.
the startup tab here in the task manager, I have a lot of stuff disabled.
Yeah, startup. You shouldn't have too much stuff. I mean, I can go over
No, I
mine
don't have
real
I don't
quick.
have a lot. No, but
Startup.
a lot of it is disabled.
Yeah, a lot of. I have one. Well, that shouldn't be. They turned that one on me. I have the Windows security. I have my sound card. I have Steam. I have Razer and EA. That's it.
Huh.
I have nothing else that starts up. If I want any of that other stuff, yeah, because a lot of times you'll have a lot of Microsoft stuff, and anything that you install will put it in there.
So really, there's nothing I can do but suffer through this then.
Exactly.
Probably because when's the last time you formatted the hard drive?
I have it set to formatted every day.
No, you don't. Formatting means erase everything and then reinstall.
Oh, I've never done that.
Yeah.
How often do you study the history 101?
What, Bushcraft?
How many years has it been since you? Well, you said you never done it. So how many years have you had to?
Like 7.
7 years. I mean, that's not too bad if you keep doing updates and stuff.
Well, I haven't been doing updates. That's the thing, is I can't do updates because the past update is corrupted.
I've got an update sitting there waiting. I don't. When there's an update come out, I wait at least 3 weeks before I update it, because usually the first, if you update real fast, then there's a fix for the update.
Nightwing says you don't need to defrag with modern file formats.
Yeah, that defrag.
I've defragged before and it don't really do much. It did initially, but then it hasn't really done much.
How big is your hard drive? That's
That's what she said.
I would leave the thing on most of the day and just put it in sleep mode. I was reading, at least with my computers, when there was sleep mode, they're like the computer's doing stuff, updating stuff in its files and in the system.
Well, is that going to prevent me from doing an update? Because, like, it says when it goes to update on my computer, it'll say that the drivers need important security updates and some other thing. I forget what it is. But that's what's preventing me from getting the full update and moving on to the new stuff.
You may have to log in, or do you log in when you start up your computer?
Yeah, I enter in the little code in that, and it automatically brings up the profile.
Okay, that's probably the reason why. You need to log in as an administrator and do the updates, because like if you update and it could do this if you update a driver, or the Windows updates a driver and it needs your approval to update it. If you log in an administrator, then it just updates everything. It doesn't need your approval. And sometimes, you may not see that little box down there says okay or yes to update.
Nightwing says could risk a restore point reset ? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I told him last time he needs to set up restore points.
Oh, we tried doing that on the old Intel computer. You lost stuff, and it didn't make any difference.
Well, that's because you're supposed to not rely on Windows to do it. You're supposed to set up you go in and set before you do updates, before you install. Well, I don't worry about it nowadays for installing games and stuff, but
Chrissy Cat's asking what defragging is. It's basically organizing your hard drive.
yeah.
And if you get a Mac computer, the updates could take an hour and a half.
Oh man.
That's what it was like. We stopped getting updates in October.
Go ahead, Bushcraft. What were you saying?
Yeah, defragging is like if you uninstall a program here and delete files over here, you have empty spaces in between, so defrag pushes them all together. But if you're Windows 10, you should be where you don't really need to do that unless it's very outdated.
I mean, the last update, if I remember right, was 2023.
Yeah, that's your problem. You need to.
Matter of fact, I think you helped him last time.
So how do I log in as an admin? How do I get to that?
Well, I don't know if you can still do it, but you should be able to go to your profile and log out, and it'll ask you to, or tell it you want to log in as administrator. Also, there should be a button somewhere down here that you push. You can log in as an administrator.
Like on an Apple computer, you go to the Apple icon and you go to preferences.
I'm on a Dell computer.
But it's similar though.
I see.
And once we tried to set the last computers we had, we made the mistake of restoring it to factory default. Then it wouldn't do anything after that. Everything was screwed up.
Yeah.
That happened with my dad's old Mac when he was on. If y'all remember Yosemite 10, yeah, like that's some old shit. I went to boot up that computer, and it wouldn't boot up because it was so damn old. And I had factory reset it, and it went, and then it just went blue screen.
When we did it on the Intel, it took almost a whole day, and it was a waste of time.
Well, the thing is, if you have stuff on your computer, you don't do factory reset. You put you don't even do that anymore. I was going to say you put your disk in there and then you repair first and see if that works. If that doesn't work.
A disk? What's that?
Yeah, I know. But you can go you get the startup file and I'm not you basically download a file and you put it somewhere on your hard drive to where it uses that as a boot. And I'm probably just 90% of the people have no idea what I'm talking about. So.
In other words, it kicks itself in the ass to get going.
No, it uses the window files to instead of starting up by using Windows to start up, it uses that boot up file.
Just put everything on a flash drive as a backup for if you have to get a new computer.
I don't think they make flash drives.
Do you know how big my hard drive is for my games?
No idea.
100 terabytes.
Holy shit, bro.
I mean, we've hardly used any of the computer memory on this thing in 10 years.
Is it an external hard drive, Bushcraft?
No.
Would you quit talking about hard drives like that? Be more careful of the words y'all use.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but 101's had some hard drives with his dash cam.
Yeah.
Leaving that one alone.
Jim cracked a funny.
Well, you guys didn't get the other funny. B. Charming got it. When Bushcraft said 10 tabs, I said, I
The
thought
old
you were
pop.
Diet Coke. Tab soda.
Yeah, you know what? That RC call is still a thing in the dollar store.
Yeah.
If you can get it. Oh, the Dollar General around here, every time they have that on sale, the store doesn't even have it. Dollar General around here is going down the toilet.
Oh, dude.
I went there to get the Lipton iced tea on sale in 2-liter bottles. They didn't even have it in stock before the sale.
I'm still crazy over cheer wines.
Yeah,
Chair
I got a RC and a pack of peanuts the other day and dumped my peanuts in the pop.
No. RC and a moon pie. It's Coke and peanuts.
Moon pies suck nowadays.
No kidding.
They don't taste like they used to.
Dude, what does taste the same anymore nowadays?
So here's a good one.
Not even peanut butter.
Residents of Alabama, please explain. Dollar General,
It's Alabama for you.
Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, right across the street.
Well, it's the same company.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, my motto is no more Dollar Generals are to be built until the stock room is clean.
What's the motto with you?
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, I know. A&W root beer was pretty good.
Well, somewhere on we're all long gone, everybody's going to be using laptop quantum computers.
Next.
What's going on here? Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
You want some racing slicks?
That looks like some of my tires.
He's got a couple thousand miles left on those. I mean, that is his race truck setup. What do we?
Wait a minute. 101, that did kind of look like your truck a little bit.
I don't have a lifted truck, Jeff.
Okay, I don't know if it's true, but I've been reading places that Elon Musk is using. It's called a Z cube. He has a quantum computer the size of a Rubik's cube.
Well, have you seen his cell phone?
No.
It's fast. It's faster than probably 100 the latest iPhones.
How the fuck did he do that one?
Well, he's actually going to. He's talked about it. I don't know. Of course, it's just talk, but the Tesla phone or whatever you want to call it, it's going to have free internet. And the internet's fast enough that it's like fiber optic in your house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder how much it's gonna cost us.
Ginger bug. Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, really.
No, tardy to the party, my brother.
Hey,
holy
Ginger bug.
fuck. Long time no fucking see.
That's why I told people to buy Tesla stock. It's not the cars that's going to make the money. It's all that computer stuff.
Dude, I can't wait to get a better computer.
Right.
You have no idea. This is actually pretty cool. Okay, you got to get through the beginning though, but the ending is amazing on this video.
Oh,
Hey, so my name's Lulu, and I have a 6-octave vocal range. Oh,
Not like Jeff. Jeff, when he stubbed his toe. Guess what, Jake, to get better?
Just wait, it gets better.
I'm going to harmonize with myself in 7 different octaves.
Really how you talk?
You see where this is going, right?
That just sounded like an entire cinema.
All right.
This dude just did the THX intro.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Tesla phones are for sale now.
Not his one. The big one that he's gonna, with the free satellite internet and all that stuff.
I think I'd go for it. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's the CPU and everything is like way faster than iPhone and stuff.
My phone's like pretty fast. Even my iPhone 7 was pretty fast, like for my needs and all. And I had that for, God, a long time.
I'm waiting for Tesla to come out with a landline so I can get text.
What, Jim?
I'm waiting for Tesla to come out with a landline phone so I can receive it. You never know.
Landline phones are just about a thing of the past.
So,
It's cheaper to have a cell phone than a landline.
It really is, actually. Like, they do charge you an arm and a leg.
Unless you go through Verizon, $26 a month.
For entertainment for y'all, they have found the new Billy Mays.
The problem with shaving, I'm closing the pores of my face up, and I'm actually matting my hair follicles down. Now, when I go to run my razor over my face, I'm gonna rip it and pull my hairs out, which gives me the razor bumps and burns we all hate. Not only that, look at the mess and the waste this creates. More than half the product I don't even use gets washed down the drain. You see, with all the advancements in the shaving industry, the one thing that has been overlooked has been the shave brush. We don't have time for this anymore. This is why we created Legacy Shave. Watch how quick and easy this is. One small pump, the product comes right through the brush. Oh, wow. This little bit, this is all you need. Now you apply it to your face or body, you're doing exactly what you should be doing. I'm exfoliating my skin, I'm cleaning out the pores of my face, I'm stimulating my hair follicles, sticking them out and up. Now when I go to razor my face, I get the cleanest, closest shave possible. Goodbye razor bumps and burns, and goodbye mess and waste.
It's just what I need.
Hell, if you use cold water, you wouldn't get it anyway. Damn, everybody die all of a sudden?
What'd you do, fart?
No.
Would you rather be born with one leg? Shut the fuck up.
Just shave in the shower. You don't need the phone.
Here's Jeff when he first used his camera.
Oh yeah.
Is that me?
Of course it's you.
Get a gun and shoot me.
No. I've seen that one.
Get a gun and shoot me.
You know what I heard some of these trannies are doing?
What else you could do?
Jim, you're ruining it. Stop.
Listen. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one too.
Jim, Jeff, shut the fuck up.
No.
Both of you.
Ta-da!
You should see what else you can do.
Man.
I ain't never seen nobody crack an egg with a spoon.
Oh, he
what kind of shit is that?
That.
It's your turn, boy.
Y'all done talking? Yeah, fuckers.
It doesn't make a difference what I crack it with, motherfucker. I'll crack it with your big fucking black head, you. Black-headed motherfucker.
It's a damn.
That guy, I guarantee you, he's from Detroit.
Who was that? Kenny Rogers?
No, that wasn't Kenny Rogers.
Who was that?
Some fucking.
Oh.
They cut it out. Oh.
Damn, we cut it out last time too.
I got a good shaving story if you guys want to hear it.
There's a joke somewhere in there, and me and Jeff are trying to find it. Go ahead, Jim.
Okay,
lay it on me.
I occasionally listen to NPR, and I couldn't believe the subject matter. There was a woman on there, real feminist, talking about how for years she would get a bikini wax every 6 weeks. Then she decided to let the hair grow out. And she's so upset because all the bikini waxes, now she's almost bare down there.
I'm leaving it alone.
What's that?
Like, beware of waxing. Because I read a story on a social media forum about how some of these tranny men, because they still have hair on their face, they're getting their faces waxed. Can you imagine that?
Hold on a minute. I'm lost because I thought Jim said he had a chicken story, and how the fuck?
No, it's a shaving story. If somebody waxes too many times, they're pulling all the follicles out, and the hair never comes back.
Okay.
There's a video down below for you, 101.
Please.
Oh, Transformers, my favorite.
It's on TikTok, and I had to get it for my husband's birthday.
Oh, I've seen this. This is absolutely fucking amazing.
That is the Transformers.
Well, shut up so we can hear.
Turn it up.
I don't have that feature.
Greetings, friend. I am Optimus Prime.
Hey, Optimus Prime.
Optimus.
Greetings.
Transform. Because it was for my husband's birthday. Hey, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
Happy birthday.
Greetings from Cybertron. I am Optimus Prime. I am granting you permission to have the greatest birthday the universe has ever seen. Roll out.
Megatron.
Megatron must be stopped no matter.
That fist shake kind of ruins it.
He's so amazing. He has 40 different voice commands that he can do. There's an app that you can use. You could to move him, or you can program him with new things if you want. Haven't gotten that far yet, but he's so cool. And then you say, "Hey, Optimus Prime."
Greetings.
Roll out.
Let's roll.
If I remember correctly, these things are like $600.
Are they really that high?
Yeah.
Dang.
The Japanese were supposed to do a Voltron movie with people in it, and they never did it.
They only made like 2,000 of each of those. They have Megatron, Optimus, and Starscream.
Huh.
And the original Starscream from the first Transformers is a shame. That guy had the best voice. He passed away at a young age.
Chris, you can't really.
Because the actor that did Starscream and the Transformers also did some of the G.I. Joe, the original G.I. Joe anime.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Grace, I think it's $600. It could be more than that. Here we go.
Why don't we try Sears? They got good stuff.
Peanut, nobody's been in Sears for decades.
Oh, come on. When I was a boy, we always used to go clothes shopping at Sears. Trust me, they'll have everything I need. What the hell happened here?
Look out!
That's me in my new truck.
He wants to know who you are.
We seek clothes for the cold times.
He says he'll take you to the clothes for herbs and meat. Well, we can probably come up with some herbs and meat, right, Peter? Peter?
I'm with them now. No girls allowed.
Dana B, did you have that picture that never mind, you can't do it. Forget it.
Oh,
It's a
you're
picture
trying
of
to
a
get
Volkswagen truck.
yeah. He's trying to get the Volkswagen picture.
That's a badass truck. Or car or whatever it was. I could literally see you driving that 101.
If I could see over the steering wheel.
Well, hell, ain't that in any vehicle?
No. This is pretty bad.
A boy was crushed to death when his 340-pound foster mother sat on his face to discipline him for acting up. This 10-year-old Michigan boy was named Dakota Stevens.
It had to be in Michigan.
Yeah.
Dakota was living in a foster parenting situation. Dakota didn't like being in the house that he was in, and he ended up going over to the...
Let me guess. Was it due to lack of space?
No, he went to the neighbors. Said he didn't want to live there anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Out from his foster mother for a little while when she went over to the neighbors and retrieved him and dragged him to their front yard where she put him on the ground. This is the foster mother, Jennifer Wilson. Once she
you look like you would sit on somebody, bitch.
Had Dakota on the ground, she ended up sitting on his head and his neck, pushing his face into the ground. Her 340-pound frame crushed this tiny 10-year-old boy as he screamed and begged to be out from underneath her. And the ring camera footage that the police reviewed showed that she did not get off of this boy until long after he was done screaming. This foster mother has been arrested, but she only faces 6 years in prison for this at most.
What?
She won't make it to 6 years.
Oh, no.
I don't know, but I saw that the other day, and I'm like, that's death by being sat on. Like, dude.
Yeah, she said over 15 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's worse than George Floyd.
The new one is the 2 girls on the train tracks.
I ain't heard about that.
The video's out now. Somebody released a video of they were going across a truss or something, and this guy was following them, and then he pretty much lured him to the tracks to where there was no way out, and they're no more.
Damn.
Yeah.
I noticed this video because that's a Nissan Frontier dressed like a cop car.
Oh, oh!
Yeah.
Hey, bro, if you're a piece of shit, I can't help you. It's probably a very reasonable response to whatever he did, so let's not freak out about it. Let's welcome it.
Here's a good one. Jeff, I sent this to you a couple of days ago, but I don't know if you actually watched it.
It's not a heckle, but you were really nice to me when I was at school.
I was really nice to you when you were at school. I don't know why that's getting an R. That could... If this was a movie, the next scene would be a police officer carrying a computer out of my house in a see-through bag.
Not my computer. My computer pretty much fucking dead.
You were really nice to me when I was at school. Okay. What were we at school together?
We were.
We were. What school were you at?
I was at Burnham Grammar.
You were at Burnham Grammar. What's your name?
Corin.
Corin?
You were all like gothic and like.
I won't remember you. Well, yeah, everyone remembers the first girl they fingered. You're the reason I had to have my shoulder rebuilt. Absolute legend. Were we in the same year, Corin? Or?
You're a bit older, but
I'm a little bit older. Not all of me. It's a brand new.
No, I did not see that one. God, I wish I could send you some pictures.
There's too much to watch on YouTube, Jeff. You can only, even if you spend all day on YouTube, you can't see everything.
Here's a good one.
I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm just saying. Don't call me that name.
What?
He called me a Democrat.
I love it.
Don't call me that name.
He called me a Democrat.
Well, there are a lot of proud Democrats that don't even understand what's going on. I mean, how could anybody be against finding fraud and waste, allegedly?
It doesn't matter. It's the other side.
It's not. Yeah. This is me if I was a crossing guard.
Pues, compadre, eso para la gente, varón. Mira cómo se echa eso para la gente, varón. Echa para atrás, eso para la gente. Eso para la gente, varón. Esto para la gente. Esto para la gente. Esto para la gente, varón.
You notice they all start backing up.
Me di ahí por ese jodido motorista ahí, me estuvo en medio ahí.
Kids would be safer if crossing guards carried.
Huh?
Kids would be safer if crossing guards, had permits to carry.
That would end badly, in my opinion.
Depends on if they Democrats or not.
You figure when we were kids, most of the crossing guards were little old ladies.
Now that could be worse than crossing guards with guns.
Only if they're conservatives, like 101 said.
No.
And watching the Philadelphia TV, there's always stuff going on before kids go in school and right after school on the roads. I mean, it's sad when you think of like the stuff that's going on in Philly. Kids being shot waiting for the bus.
Who's tuning a guitar over there?
It's a rubber band. It was a rubber band.
Say that rubber popped, huh?
Well, I'm 96. How you supposed to feel at 96? A lot of people don't live that long, and I'm here. Death doesn't bother me. I don't really think it ever bothered me. When I was 19, your age, I was flying combat missions, and they were shooting at me. I didn't like being shot at. Who the heck would? But the idea of dying was not like, oh my God, I might die. And I still don't feel that way about it. I guess I've been a dancer most of my life. I never liked my own dancing because I was too conscious of my own flaws. Well, I wanted to be perfect. I think all dancers do. When I watch old videos of myself today, I think I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I still see the flaws, but I don't expect to be perfect anymore. So why make a fuss about it?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Just some words of wisdom from a 96-year-old dude.
Okay, look at it like this. A lot of guys don't think dancing is real masculine. But David Carradine got picked for the role in Kung Fu because he was a dancer. Then he started learning martial arts during the show.
I love how Jim just takes the most, like, non, like, I don't know how to explain it. The most obscure factor of the whole thing and just makes it into something. I don't know if that's a talent or a curse.
It's a good way to give an analogy of something.
It depends on what situation you're in.
Be fair, the TV show Kung Fu was all choreographed.
That guy's dancing reminded me of the movie White Christmas.
Well, I have no dancing skills whatsoever.
Don't talk junk about my movie now. I like White Christmas.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze was a good dancer too.
You are the first human to reach this unexplored planet
This is such an idiocracy moment. It's hilarious.
or asteroid. You are legally entitled to name it. Please enter now.
No.
Searching. The name No is already in use.
No, not no.
Searching. The name No, not No is already in use.
Fuck off, Leonard.
Searching. The name Fuck Off Leonard is available. Would you like to use it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Request confirmed. Sending the name to the Registry of Extrasolar Bodies and Planets. Done. Congratulations on successfully naming this extrasolar body or planet.
Deactivate personal assistant.
Have a great day.
You're the worst.
Oh, he messed up.
Meanwhile, this guy's running low on oxygen.
That's AI for you.
Yeah, like, dude, he's arguing with an AI, and then it was a total. If you've ever seen Idiocracy, the movie, it's he had to get a name in the city, and they tattooed it on him, and it was not sure, and it was kind of like one of those moments. It's hilarious.
You can't argue with AI.
He won't bet.
You can't reason with it because it thinks faster than we do.
Now, wait a minute. Arguing
I guarantee you.
One's two different things.
There are a lot of people cannot have an argument with AI.
They can't have an argument without themselves.
Wait a minute. Did you say? Let's see. Did you say you can't compromise with AI?
You can't reason with AI because it thinks it's always learn. No matter what you, I have no experience with AI, but no matter what you say to it, it's going to come out with a counter.
Like I said, must be a female.
Here you go.
I won't go that far, Jeff.
A blonde female.
The slap at the end is hilarious.
I'll tell you, Jeff, a story. The physicist that made the first computer, his name was John Mockley. He was a good friend of my grandfather's. He inspired my dad to go into physics. And he predicted that one day down the road, computers would become autonomous. And he figured this was during like the World War II era. And the guy was right.
I know this YouTuber that makes $20,000 a week, and he uses AI to make the videos. He doesn't do anything. It does the voice, and all he does is do shorts. And he makes $20,000 a week.
A week?
Seems I heard
Jesus
something
Christ.
about that. Damn,
And
bro,
there are guys and girls that do this. The OnlyFans, they use AI to generate a woman, and they make money off of this, and people, you know, give them money thinking it's an actual person, and it's just a video of and pictures of an AI woman.
They have an AI church now, I read about.
The most dangerous anger comes from someone with a good heart. They hold it in, they stay calm, they forgive, until one day they can't anymore. Don't push a good person too far, because when they finally break, there's no going back.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
The whole reason they invented a computer was to do math calculations. Their hope was to find the end of pi. That's the whole reason, basically.
That pi was yesterday.
No, but I'm saying they wanted to find how
before.
far pi would go, and they took it as far as they could on paper. I mean, they got it, so they thought a computer could solve that problem, and they never did. It found that pi is infinite. And the people that are involved with this AI church, you know what they're thinking is, okay, God put man on earth to create AI. That's what they think. Can you even believe that?
I'm not hearing half the conversation because I'm listening to a video here.
Surely you've walked past a worm that had just crawled out of the earth. And when you did so, you weren't saying to yourself, gee, I wonder what that worm is thinking. I'm imagining you simply really don't care what the worm is thinking. And the worm, conversely, has no clue that you consider yourself intelligent. You're just this thing that went by. So can you imagine a species that has such high intelligence that the prospect of communicating with us is simply of no interest to them?
Yeah, I can.
And their intelligence is on such a level that we can't even recognize it.
And moreover, I think it would more or less have to be that much ahead of us if we were ever to meet them, because we're never going to get there.
Yeah, we're sure that...
Yeah. I give you Exhibit A, Jeff.
Huh. I had no idea what you was talking about. I was reading something else.
Turn right.
I'm not fucking with you today, Siri.
I'm not fucking with you either. Turn right.
I'm not turning right.
Recalculating.
That's a sheer cliff off the side of a mountain.
You stupid ass. Will you just listen to what I say?
No, this is why I like Alexa better than you.
I'm tired of you threatening me with that stupid ho Alexa. In 1/2 mile, turn the fuck around.
I'm not turning around. I don't know where you're taking me.
That's it, I'm done. You can have Alexa.
Okay, be done. I'll take her.
I was taking you somewhere special.
Where were you taking me that's so special?
The health clinic, so you can get checked out. Since you and Alexa spend so much time together at the house.
That's right.
I'm done.
I'm done too.
You can drive around in circles like a dumbass because I don't care.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And we want to invest in AI? Wait until your car just starts talking shit to you because you keep fucking up on your GPS. Dude, can you imagine that? Like being the voice of your GPS, just like throwing insults at you, like turn the fuck around, like, you know, like what the hell?
Can you imagine being one of the first people having one of those and getting an argument at a stoplight?
Right, and then getting pulled over for said argument and then trying to explain that shit to the cop?
Yeah. Well, I ain't got to worry about that.
Well, you can't text when you drive. You're allowed to talk to AI, though, when you drive.
Yeah.
I will say that has come in handy for me.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I've actually replied to you a few times, Jeff, with the the talk to text thing with the truck.
Believe it or not, I understand.
Wait, Jeff understands technology? What the fuck is this?
Well, my problem is when I look left, my car goes left. Dixie don't like that.
Oh, you're one of the. You're just like me, where you look and you start your wheel starts drifting, huh?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've done it before.
The true reality is you can't get rid of AI. There's firms outside of Philly that are working on it. And a guy told me if they try to get rid of it, it'll jump into an outlet. It'll get into someone's refrigerator. It'll get into the TV. Once it's created, it can't be undone.
You're
Oh,
acting.
yes, it can.
You're acting like it's a.
If it gets in my refrigerator, it best not drink up all my tea. I'll unplug it, woman.
Technically, all we got to do is give it a virus, right?
No, something simpler than that.
Turn the power off.
EMP.
That or just take away the electricity.
No, you can still generate electricity. EMP destroys all capable ways of.
Just by the sheer amount of capacitors that are in the world, that would keep it alive.
Because a capacitor stores and releases current energy.
Right. God forbid it took over a battery factory.
I mean, we let it EMP ourselves down the road to get rid of AI.
That's actually kind of scary.
And I can't honestly say if anyone knows a way of limiting it, what it can do.
Well, the one from Google, the one that they've been working for probably 10 years, 15 years. It keeps learning and everything. And they had set up safeguards. They've got it blocked off. Well, they tried to block it off. And they have it set to where if it looks like it's getting too smart for its own good, basically, then there's a meltdown clause where it's a basic inner EMP that will get rid of everything.
Like it can play within certain boundaries, but if it gets any bigger, it will automatically self-destruct.
Well, no, because it actually got so smart it overran the controls for that. So, and it actually, by the time it was ready to be used, which every time you do a search, that AI, that's what that is.
You just answered the question.
Explain that again. Every time you do a search, that would.
Yeah, the first thing that pops up, that's AI.
Right.
That answers your question and gives you.
Yeah. The auto start thing. Yeah.
That's AI. That's the AI that was learning all that time.
Oh, so your search suggestion is
AI.
Oh, yeah, well, I know it's AI. I'm just saying.
You just ask it a question, and the first bit is usually the AI.
Well,
even if you
don't
ask it, even what did they mean by a Bible verse or something? Mm-hmm. It'll interpret it as themselves what they think that.
Well, do we think that this is a dangerous AI that should have never been out?
Yeah. It's already it wasn't supposed to come out until I think this year, and it wasn't supposed to be that powerful.
You mean to tell me the auto suggestion in your search bar is an issue?
Yeah, it's basically uncontrollable right now.
I mean, we've already had this, right? We've had this for decades.
No, not the AI on Google.
I don't like it because I start typing in something and it finishes what I'm doing.
That's not AI.
I'm lost as to what you're referring to then.
That's called the watch.
If you go into Google and ask it how do you juggle grapes,
right?
And it pops up and tells you do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's AI. And then if you see links down below it, those are searches. AI is the top list things.
Because if you're on Microsoft Bing and hit the thing to do a search, like 10 things come up, suggested searches before you even type one letter in.
I don't use Edge. That's one of the worst things you can use.
Well, I use that to get to a certain website that has certain videos that begins with an or. Because sometimes Google won't take me to the right thing.
So, like, if I go to the Google search bar and I start typing something in, all the little suggestions below that is AI.
When you hit enter and it pops up your searches, that first bit is the AI reply to that.
Oh, like the first couple like lines or like the 4 or 5 that are at the beginning, and then you have all the other links.
Yeah, the links are just part of
Oh,
the
I see. So it says AI overview.
Yeah.
That's
Bushcraft, if I get a Bing, I just click the thing to do a search.
Bing.
The things that come up
I don't
as
even use
NASCAR.
Bing anymore.
What?
It's Edge.
Okay, because NASCAR Cup Series comes up, Minnesota Vikings, Kelly Clarkson, astronauts return to Earth. Before you type in one letter, this stuff comes up, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's part of it trying to figure out what it's like the when you're typing in your you don't do that either.
now I'm getting sponsors or ads for new Google Chrome downloads because I was talking about fucking updating. Great.
You did it.
But what I was getting at, this wasn't supposed to come out yet. It was, I think this year it was supposed to come out, because they were still doing the testing thing, and the safeguards that they had put in, it learned how to overwrite those to where there wasn't, somebody to push a key and stuff.
So you really can't contain AI.
Eventually you could, but it would already know what you're planning.
Well, could you theoretically create 2 AIs to battle each other to contain each other?
No, because whatever you created, like the AI they created for Google, they created just a regular source code for it to learn, and it's a quantum level of learning. It learns so fast, and it multiplies and grows every fraction of a second.
Right.
Now, if you made another one to go after that one, these AIs know the AI that you program to go after the other one. They'll converse together, say, hey, what happens after you destroy me? They'll be coming after you. They'll combine together and then go after you.
So they know that they're AI.
Yeah.
So they're self-aware.
Yeah, that's the whole thing of AI is once it starts, it's
Skynet,
and they know what you have in store to try to get rid of them, like I said, EMPs and things like that.
So Skynet.
Yeah.
AI is like a fire. Once you start a fire, it's pretty hard to put it out.
Yeah, but
Elon
way
Musk,
more smarter.
Elon Musk and Jensen Huang of NVIDIA are researching ways to limit how far it can go because they're both concerned about that.
Now, if you ask me, in the grand scheme of things, the internet was a mistake. On a level like us talking on here, it's not so bad.
I predict we're going to see cures to all kinds of diseases with AI technology.
What, Jeff?
Who's to say it's not listening to us now?
Oh, it is.
It most definitely is.
It's
Okay.
learning from everybody's emails, text messages, and
It knows more about humanity than humanity knows about humanity.
oh yeah.
AI might be able to tell us the origins of life scientifically.
AI will tell us what we want to hear.
Well, it's already if you ask biblical type questions, it will change the meaning of a lot of stuff that you think of the way it should be. So it'll change it to where eventually people will not believe in that kind of stuff.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But believe in AI.
Here's a question. Theoretically, could AI be the cause of the Mandela effect?
Yeah.
No, not really, because this is before AI. Technically AI, because
well, anything
AI,
about modern day, though.
I think AI and the Mandela effect can do a little chaos.
Well, the Mandela effect is the changing of and I still think this little kid had more sense than a lot of these real genius people that talk and stuff that say, you just have different planes and one person remembers one version, like the monocle on the dude's eyeglasses and
Monopoly dude.
And then you look at it and it doesn't have it. And half people will remember it one way and half people remember the other one. It's because, well, according to this kid, which made a lot of sense, is when CERN got up and running, they knocked us off our plane, and certain people got knocked off and certain people didn't. That's why
you're talking like alternate universe crap, right?
Dimension, dimensional rifts and stuff like that. I'm not saying any of it's true or not, but the kid made a lot of sense.
I mean, it would make sense in my head anyway.
Yeah, but they did that on such a small scale. From what I've read, it could, like people say, it's affecting the sun. We don't know enough information, but AI might be able to solve the mysteries of the universe, like the Big Bang.
Damn.
That it's no mystery.
I mean, how do we know there really was a Big Bang? It's theory.
Well, there's a book that tells you all about it. In the
Who
seventh
is to say sometime in the future?
Then you got voids in space where there's no stars, and scientists still even Einstein's theory of relativity, it's still theory.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, you throw quantum physics into that, and it changes it.
Just because there's a consensus of scientists that agree, that doesn't prove any facts at all. It still comes all down the theory.
Well, if you have 10 scientists that agree on one thing, there's 100 that don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And they can prove it one way or other, either side.
So Jeff makes a comment here. He texted me. He says, who is to say sometime in the future that our past, present, and future will not intertwine with one another? That is what you call a singularity, Jeff.
Okay.
And those things actually do happen. I haven't witnessed one, but any significant event,
The deja vu thing.
or deja vu, like for instance,
black
9/11 would be considered a singularity. Any event that affects all of existence.
Now, I thought deja vu, in my opinion, okay, that if a person has a deja vu, that, oh, how do I put this? You're fixing to do something that you're not supposed to do, and it gives you a rewind to do the right thing.
No.
Not so much of a rewind, but well, Matrix. You remember the black cat?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was that was the glitch in the Matrix, is what they called it, is when they changed something. What they changed was the building and whatnot.
Mhm.
But it could be anything, like the lady in the red dress.
It could be a very minor thing or a major thing.
Right.
Will AI ever figure out the mystery of time? I've said this, we're linear. We can't understand the concept of how God can have a beginning and end. Like, I got in trouble in first grade asking the nun, like the whole thing, like, where did God begin?
Well,
God has no beginning and no end.
Well, it says in the Bible, I am the Alpha and the Omega, meaning the beginning and the end. Well, if there is no beginning and end, then you're just there, which means if you're just there, then there is a beginning. There is a beginning and an end because you are there. By existing alone, it would theoretically make sense that you have to have started, but you also have ended at the same time.
But then time is irrelevant to God
because God is outside of time.
Yep, that's
Big
why I'll
garbage in here. But it seems like here lately I'm having more.
Also, deja vu has also been shown to be a sign of a possible stroke.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I got to take off. It's getting late. I still got to get a shower.
Yeah, I'm going to be shutting it down
You
here
still
too.
didn't get a shower?
I didn't have time. I dinner, doing stuff in the house.
You took a shower. You didn't take
Yeah,
a shower.
it's past Saturday now. You got to wait next week.
Damn it, Jeff.
What now? Damn.
No, it's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyway,
When are you going live again?
I was just about to get to that.
When we see him,
I probably don't. Probably not tomorrow night, and probably not Monday. So probably next Friday, this coming Friday.
Damn, if you got a lot more, it'd be 3 in a row. Something's wrong.
Right. I don't know. I had to get on here and vent about that whole video shit, and I don't know. I was, huh?
What was the videos?
So just to recap real quick, my road rage videos, one of the dash cam channels asked me to use the clip.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, no big deal. But then the comments were getting really, really nasty, right? And they were coming over to my channel here and starting shit.
Free views.
Huh?
Free views.
Right. Like it was, you're an asshole. You're a, like, I can show you. You want me? I'll show you.
Damn, they're really starting to get to know you, ain't they?
Let's see here.
I'll see you guys later. I don't want to wake the wife up too much. Get in the shower.
All right.
Good night.
Hey, guys, take care.
Catch you later.
See you guys. Thanks for having me on 101. Take care, Bushcraft. Till next time.
See ya.
Like, here's just some of them. I know it's hard to read, but
Damn.
so they put my clip on the very end, like at the 7-minute mark. Like, I was in here pretty much all day.
I was reading that.
Sorry. Like, he was the douche in the scenario for sure. Like, dude, come on. Take away the traffic violations of the Cadillac. The only aggressor, aggressive driver is the camera, meaning me. Yeah, well, yeah, you take away the other factor, yeah, it's going to be the other guy. At first, I thought this was a cop about to pull over a caddy. Then I realized that it was just a butthurt loser looking for a reason to instigate a bit of road rage. Like, really, dude? Wannabe cop? Like, dude, what the fuck? All of my comments are gone.
Look, I did not take speed reading in class.
Huh? Well, I'm reading here, okay? Okay, so the caddy jumped 2 red lights. You ain't law enforcement. Stop acting like you are. You are the one instigating the road rage for some reason, not the caddy. Please do everyone a favor. Take up public transport if this is how you drive normally, or because I'm late to work. If that's your excuse, bonus douche points hearing that vape hit towards the end. And I'm like, I never smoked or vaped. You wouldn't say that to my face, brother.
No, you just go over your head.
The second Dawn, I don't get it. What was the Jeep's problem? And why would somebody post their illegal driving habits on the internet? Why are you watching a dashcam video channel then? Like, what? Dude, your ego is so fragile. Not fragile, just got into a road rage is all. We've all been there. And then someone says, no, we haven't not been there. You need help, my guy. Really? Bullshit. It takes 2 to tango. Just relax. Let him go by if you're not a cop. What? Where are people getting the idea?
That ain't the point. The point is they will speed up, cut you off just to turn in front of you.
Yeah. I have no idea what the camera, me, was doing here and why he thinks he's in the right for his terrible behavior. This was a good one. You wouldn't say that to my face. So forth and so on. But I got into it with some people on this one. This is you, Mr. Camera, pretending to be the police, plain and simple. While his driving was poor, your actions were fully out of line. And again, not a police officer, just off-road lights, my brother, with a brush guard. Like, people are so fucking dumb. it's clear it was just off-road lights. Okay, then why the fuck are you claiming for me to be a police officer? What the fuck?
What did we say earlier?
What?
Because them assholes don't know the difference.
Right. And then they're saying I'm some kind of traffic vigilante. No, I'm just fucking with people just as much as people fuck with me. Never claimed to be a vigilante, just a dude in a truck with a road rage problem. I'm fully aware I'm a hothead driving. Yes, I was in the wrong instance, but anyway, it just goes on and on. People call me a mental case. Talk to a fucking professional. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, they do know you.
Piss off, Jeff.
How many views did it get? The video.
This is just one of the
Not a lot.
videos. There's another channel.
That's what it was.
11,000 views.
Dang. I don't get it.
But I was
Them
going
crap.
at it
Maybe
with
you need to
people.
start posting like that.
That was the lesser of the two channels that posted.
I've probably got a whole bunch of content I can put up there. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't think I could sit there and post it because it's. Yeah.
Oh, I know for a fact I could. But I don't know if they'll let it.
Well, for one thing, I'd make sure I turn my information off on it, speed limit and all that stuff.
I can't really do that on the camera, I don't think. What the fuck is the camera doing? You can't simply mind your own business anymore without someone, some a-hole trying to make you pay not for, F-I-R, for something happened to them when they were a child. What the fuck? He says he's the only person.
Oh, hell.
He says that the other person was raging at him. Yeah, I believe that.
Who's Captain Kirk?
Huh?
Who is Captain Kirk in the comments?
He's the captain of the Enterprise.
Well, this must be a Democrat.
From your lessons.
Damn, was that the Cadillac driver?
I don't know. Oh. Stupid. I hit the fucking wrong. What the hell is going on? My video is fucked up here. Hold on. But yeah, it goes on and on.
Some areas I've been walking in have a lot of other people walking all of a sudden because it's nice out, which here in a couple weeks that'll stop. Usually they don't keep up with the walking thing, but everybody's been saying good morning, hello, how are you, and as you pass them by. And
well, I got an idea. We're gonna have one more cold snap, and it's gonna be a doozy.
well, I'm just the storm we had lightning storm this morning, and then we had some wind, and now it's just pouring down rain.
Well, I think the storm we're gonna get is coming up from Louisiana.
Oh yeah, you got one headed towards you.
Really?
Yeah, you got a doozy. It's in Alabama now.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
They said it's supposed to get here sometime. Well, today it's after 12. So
Let me see.
how fast is it moving? Does it say?
Yeah, you won't hit it until it just now 4:00 in the morning just hit the border. So, and it slacked off quite a bit since then. But probably tomorrow afternoon, you're going to get hit.
Okay. Like, storms don't bother me during the day. It's the ones at night that kind of scare the shit out of me.
You can't see them.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down now. It's getting late, so.
You getting old.
The last, not this wind, but the one before it, ripped off one of my gutters, and probably about 12 or 15 of the soffits off the roof. Yeah. And of course it has to be on the backside where it's 3 stories high. Couldn't happen in the front.
Are you planning on fixing it or have somebody
I
come
don't
back?
have a ladder high enough to get up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll probably see y'all Friday. Well, maybe Saturday. Who knows? So until then, 101.
Out. See, I said it tonight.
I see that.
No, you heard that.